All right, welcome back. You know, for decades, Clarke and Rush's business model has been about home performance, incorporating the whole house approach with effective solutions to provide energy actions, increasing your comfort, savings, and safety.
Yeah, Scott Carlson from Clarke and Rush and Carolyn Holmes from the Residential Energy Retrofit Program are here to share more about their company and the Home Performance Program. Welcome, you guys. Welcome back, Carolyn.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Always bringing our viewers some energy savings.
Yeah, and some more cash back in their pocket. We like that. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the SMUD Home Performance Program and how Clarke and Rush is involved.
Well, I think that looking at the house as an entire project is important. I have 6 kids, and so we do a lot of family nights, just like your last.
Holy
segment.
moly!
Yeah. And so we use a lot of energy in our home too.
Yeah, I bet.
And so one of the things I've recognized over the years is that energy can be consumed in lots of different ways. When I take my kids to the doctor, though, I know that sometimes they'll have an instance like my daughter had a problem with her elbow, and we wanted to get an x-ray to see what was going on, because if you just say, well, let's tackle this one problem, we won't be able to see the entire scope. And that's what this home assessment is all about. We're able to look at the entire house instead of just one portion of it. And so we want to take an x-ray of the house basically to determine what the problem is.
Sure. If there are homeowners out there that are interested, how does a homeowner start the process towards energy saving in their own home?
Well, it's as simple as a phone call to Clarke and Rush. What we can do is set up the home assessment process for you. It's a test. It's a very simple test. You'll see that there's lots of places in your home where energy can leak and be lost, and that's what this test will do. Because a lot of times we think we know where the energy is going, and we think, well, this is the reason why my SMUD bill is so high, but in fact it can be from a lot of different areas, and that's what this test will do.
Okay, so it sounds like the home energy assessment is a great place to begin to understand where their home is losing energy in dollars. How is the assessment done?
Well, it's a pretty simple test, and it's actually a lot more fun than taking an x-ray. I think
We're going to the doctor?
Right, yeah. What happens is we'll come in, there's a blower door test that is done where we'll test how much air is actually being leaked out of the house, and homeowners are able to take part in this test.
Mine would fail, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then there's results that come after that test, and based on the results, it will tell you how much of a rebate you can get from SMUD. You'll hear a lot about these $9,000 rebates that are available, and it depends on how much energy you're able to save. So you win in 2 ways. Your home's more comfortable, and you lowered your bills. And actually 3 ways, because now you have a big rebate back from SMUD as well.
Yeah, 3 great reasons to do it, and I understand that Clarke and Rush is offering a very special.
Well, absolutely. Instead of having to pay for this test, it's a cost-free test. SMUD pays a portion of it, and Clarke and Rush will pick up the rest of that. So there's no obligation, there's no cost on anyone's part. You can have the test done. It's like having a free x-ray to determine what's going wrong with your house.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. So after the home energy assessment, what happens next?
Well, after the assessment, that's when we sit down and talk with the homeowners and decide which of those areas are most important for them and which they'd like to solve, so that they can stop losing all that energy and stop paying such high bills.
Yeah, and you talk about the rebate from SMUD. So does the homeowner have to fix all of the problems that you have found in order to get the rebate?
No, not at all. They can actually pick and choose which ones are most important. Again, going back to my daughter with her elbow, that we still want to fix that problem that's most important, but a lot of times there's other things that if they get fixed and addressed as well too, will help the overall performance and comfort of your home.
Okay, so let's say the homeowner does want to have all of these measures performed. Is there a company in Sacramento that offers all these services?
Yeah, we do. That's the best part about Clarke.
Hello, guy.
I totally set you up, man.
Well, it's important because instead of having, that's one of the worst parts going to the doctor is, well, now we're going to send you over across
to a
town.
specialist.
Yeah, you go to this specialist. Well, we're the specialists. We can take care of all of those areas for you, so we can fix all those measures for you.
Okay,
Awesome.
now to the second most important thing, Carolyn. How do we take care of the CHF financing that's available?
Well, like he's mentioning, you've got rebates that are available through SMUD or some of the energy service providers, but if you're looking at doing a lot of improvements to a home, it's a lot of money to do those things. It's a lot more than just the fixing of the elbow. So how do people come up with that money? Well, that's where CHF has been awarded a grant from the California Energy Commission, and then we've partnered with all of these contractors in California to provide a low interest rate loan to help people finance the entire cost of these projects. We've financed projects that were $4,000. We have done some projects that were $70,000 or $80,000.
Wow.
It's a 3% loan, and to give you an idea, a $10,000 loan comes out to about $69 a month to a homeowner. So
Very
bad.
affordable.
Yeah.
And then they're experiencing a major offset in the energy savings as well. So it makes for a very affordable program. And the only other thing I want to mention is that, you know, this is a limited amount of money that's available for this type of program. People need to take advantage of it.
Now, take advantage now. Okay, so how can homeowners contact Clarke and Rush to get started?
Give us a phone call. That'd be the best thing to do. You know, our number and our logo's there. It's 609-2665. It's spelled 609-COOL. And you can ask for the home assessment program. You can say, let me have my home tested. You say, please help. Any of those will work. We'd like you to just call and ask to get this started. It is a limited time. These rebates are not going to be around for very much longer, and so it's important to take advantage of it right now.
Definitely, and the free home energy assessment, a good way just to start and just at least find out what's
Yeah, it
going
doesn't
on in
hurt
your
to
house.
look into it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Clarke and Rush, check it out.